What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm here today with Jay. Jay came up here from, where are you from, Dallas area?
Yeah, the Fort Worth area.
All right, so Dallas, Fort Worth area. He came up here to help us work on the SRX today. He brought the parts. He went and picked up the parts from the junkyard and everything and brought them up here, and he's going to help us put this thing back together. So big shout out to Jay. You got a YouTube channel too, right?
Yes, I do.
What's your YouTube channel called?
My YouTube channel is Jay's Mobile Mechanic Services.
All right, Jay's Mobile Mechanic Services. I'll have a direct link in the description. I'll have a link pinned in the comment section for you guys too. So go check out Jay's Mobile Mechanic Services on YouTube because he does some interesting rebuilds. In fact, we're going to look at one of the ones he just did. What car you got today?
We got the 2013 Honda Civic right here. This was the $900 Copart car that I picked up last December, almost a year ago. Took me about 4 months to get it put back together, but here it is. I put 10,000 miles on it. Got about $3,000 into the car, but it looks pretty good, I think. What do you think?
I think it looks great, to be honest with you. Look at that. That's clean. Where was it wrecked at?
Oh, it was wrecked right front, or the left front corner right here.
So this whole
Yeah, there was no frame, there was no upper apron right here. This was completely gone.
Wow.
There was nothing left of this car.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
So
shocked.
that took some work.
It did, yes.
Yeah, you can't tell. No, it looks good. There's slight gaps over here, but I mean, if you consider that there was nothing left of this whole section here, hey, I don't know about you guys on YouTube, but I think this car looks pretty damn good. What do you think? Comment below. Tell us what you think. I think he did a great job on it.
I think the paint came out real good too.
Oh yeah,
you know?
This is a gorgeous color too.
Yeah,
gorgeous color.
That gray, that slate gray.
Yeah, I like it.
Beautiful little car. But
Yes,
hey,
she looks nice. You said you put how many miles? 10,000 on this?
10,000 miles on it. When I initially, because all the electrical was damaged and whatnot, and I had to go, actually had to splice a harness to splice that 50, had over 50 wires in that bulkhead connector there, and went ahead and did it, and I haven't had any problems with it.
Wow.
You know, but that goes to show you, you know, if you want to do something like this, you have the time, you have the patience, you can do it.
If you got the time, the patience, and of course money, you can accomplish anything. It's just a matter of how much you want to do and how much you want to spend to get it done, in case you're not going to do all the work yourself. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started on this Cadillac, and we'll come back here in just a moment so you can follow along with us as we put it back together. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here and pull this bumper off, get this headlight off, get this junk fender off, and then we will proceed putting it back together. So let's get started.
Okay, so anyways guys, so what we're doing is we're actually pulling this clip off. Just want to go ahead and get up. If you don't have a clip tool, you just want to get under the clip like that, middle part of the clip, and just kind of rock your screwdriver back and forth and slowly pull up on it. And the clip should release like that, and you can just pull up on that. And there you go.
And now the bumper comes right off.
Exactly.
Well, not yet. We'll get to that. All right, so they're pulling all of these ridiculous clips that I had to put in here just to drive it,
Yeah.
and pulling this inner fender off, separating it from the bumper. You see it's broken in here too.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and replace this part of the inner fender liner right here. We do have, it's a two-piece inner fender liner, so we can replace this front portion. This other portion that goes toward the firewall here is good, so there's no problems with that.
Tim is over here. He's doing the same thing, removing these clips. And there might be a bolt right here.
Yep, sure.
Probably a 10 millimeter. I got a 10 right here. You can hit that sucker. Let's see if we can get in here and see what he's doing.
I can get in there and see what I'm doing.
There you go.
Looks
There's
like
one more
one.
up here under the headlight. Oh,
Just like that.
and it just ripped my fingernail off. Nice. Well, there you go. Bumper's off.
Put that center one in there.
Working on pulling off the fender now.
Yeah, we got to get in behind this lower right here. Got to get in behind this lower part right here. Jack. No, but we got to have a ratchet wrench to get in there. Where it is.
Yeah, they like to hide some of these bolts.
Oh, they sure do.
And I know there were a couple behind the door, but I think they got ripped off from the accident. So
Yes, sir.
you can see this one is definitely already ripped apart. There'll be 2 more over here that I think have to come off.
Yep. On the bottom.
At the very bottom here.
Side, right there.
Right here. And now, boy, this is probably the hardest rebuild I've ever done. Oh, where's the Sawzall? Just chop it off. So he's trying to get to that nut back there. I don't even know if you guys can see it. There she goes. There we go.
That's the reason why it's important to have a swivel too.
Ooh, ooh. Let's throw it. Let's throw it for the video. Like, toss it right here where it crashes. Yeah! Almost OEM, baby.
Almost OEM. Hey, we got all OEM parts too. All OEM parts.
All right, so right now we notice we've got a really high spot right here. You can see how it's bent upwards from the accident. So we're gonna hammer this down and straighten it out as best we can.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do that.
Oh, my finger.
Oh.
Kidding.
Want to make it like OEM, baby.
Yep, there you go. Almost OEM.
That's good enough for that car. Okay.
Rebuild done.
So what we're going to do is we're going to straighten this corner pocket right here. You can see that it's pushed in a little bit, and it's obviously pushed up. So, you know, obviously I don't have a dolly, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to take my hand. It's going to act as a dolly, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to pound this down. You can see how it's kind of pushed down a little bit, but we want to make this straight. So obviously this is pushed in.
Now, if you're wondering why we're not worried about hitting it with a metal hammer, it's because none of this is anything you're ever going to see. This is underneath the fender, and it's behind the fender liner. You're never going to see this. We're not worried about slight imperfections there. We want to make it straight.
Making our final adjustments on this fender. Not looking for perfection, we're just looking for functionality.
Look at that.
So let's go ahead and shut the hood.
Let's check these gaps.
Gaps look real nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see how nice it is up front
Look
here?
how clean these gaps are.
Yeah, beautiful. It's a good thing that we probably didn't get that.
Yeah, we didn't need the hood. I thought it was going to be bent, but
Even the hinges. It's got a little,
yeah, even the hinges are fine.
you know, it's really
Yeah, let's
good.
take a look at that door gap.
Thing is,
Very nice.
Thing is, it's driver quality, so that's what somebody's going to be looking for. That's the main thing.
And the paint matches up great.
You know, it's what it takes to replace a headlight or turn signal on any one of these cars. You actually pretty much have to remove it. So, okay, what we gotta do. You get yours? Thought I had it. Let's loosen this up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So now what we need to do is we need to get a 10 millimeter and we need to tighten.
All right, and for removing the pinstriping,
So what we have here is we have an eraser wheel. So just want to apply. You don't want to apply too much pressure because you'll burn the paint. Yeah, it's kind of like an eraser. It just kind of erases the pinstriping. So this way it matches the other panels.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the final product. What do you think? Look at those gaps. I got to give most of the credit to Jay over here. Jay over here did the majority of this.
No problem.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. He really, the drama that he went through. Well, I'll have to do another video for you guys on the drama of the junkyard, how they kept changing the prices. And the fact that he threw all this stuff in his car and drove up here from Texas, man, that's huge. Like that, I really do appreciate him for that. But take a look at this, man.
It's awesome.
This thing looks great. It really does. And can't forget to give a shout out to my brother Tim. I know some of y'all have been asking where he's been at. He's been a lazy bastard for the last couple weeks, but I think no. he's been puff passing a little bit too much. He's pissed. Look at his face. No, I'm just kidding. He was in Kansas visiting relatives up there. And he's back now, so hopefully he'll get back on camera and help get some of this stuff done. But comment below. Tell me what you think of the finished product.
Look at the gaps, guys. The gaps are perfect.
Yeah. The gap. I know it's kind of dark. We're losing daylight fast, but I mean the gaps are
really nice.
They're really good. Really good. I mean, you got to consider this is not a professional shop. This is my driveway. You know what I mean? This is a driveway, but it looks phenomenal. I think it's great, and I think this thing's about ready to head down to Weird Beard. I guess I got to finish wiring up the stereo and amp and putting the interior back together. Anyway, other than that, it's about ready to go. So, all right, so that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, give it a thumbs up. Go check out Jay's Mobile Mechanic Service on YouTube. I will have that link in the description box below for you and in the comment section. Go give him a thumbs up. Leave him a comment on one of his videos. Tell him thank you for coming over here and giving us a hand. Hopefully we can do some more stuff with him in the future. Thanks again to Tim for all of his help. I appreciate you guys for coming out here and helping me out today. Big shout out to Tim and Jay. We will catch you guys very, very soon in the next one.